It is Monday, people. It is Monday. Who's on this morning? Anybody awake and want to chit chat? Do a little bit of makeup. Talk about some Monday morning fun stuff. If you're on, tell me hi. Don't let my two-face scare you. I'm about to finish that and show you what it's all about. I'll hang out, wait for somebody to say hello so I know I have somebody to talk to. I don't like to talk to myself. Not at all. Well, I know that it is Monday morning and that a lot of you folks are at work, like responsible citizens that you are. So, I know a lot of you will be doing the replay. Tell Minnie Mouse good morning. And that's okay too. The lives are just always cool to do so we can chit chat in live time, obviously, but you can always drop your questions and comments down in the bottom, or you can private message me if you have questions or comments that you don't want the rest of the world to see. So, this morning, I did something a little different. If you're hopping on, tell me hello, because I would really like to tell you hello and to know who's hanging out with me this morning. Where are my people? So, I did my makeup on one half of my face. And the other half, I have nothing but, my normal routine, the cleanser. So I used this morning my foamy cleanser with my foamy device, which I know I said, hey, if you're hopping on, tell me good morning. So I used my foamy cleanser and my foamy device along with my serum, but before I used the foamy serum, I used my rose water toner and then came back with my rose oil, which helps to brighten the complexion. Hey, if you're hopping on, tell me good morning, so I know who I'm chit-chatting with. And then after that, I came back with I decided to use some different products this morning than what I normally do, just to kind of switch it up and show you what's my word this morning? Somebody help me out. When you use one product, the multi-purpose uses of these products, I'm sorry, I'm still working on this, so just work with me. So, I'm going to do this side of my face, and y'all can help me to kind of tweak and go along, because as you know, when you do your face, you typically do everything all at once, and then you do one eye, and then you go to the next. So I'm just going to show you what we're going to versus what we came from and how to get there. So I'm going to start with my VFX Pro Strobe Cream Primer. So we have two primers, and I don't know if y'all are aware of that, because I am so in love with let me grab it. I forgot to grab it this morning. The VFX Pro Primer in the silver tube. So this one is more of a serum, where this one is a cream. And it really is a personal preference. And I do love this one to wear under my tinted moisturizers. If y'all are hopping on, tell me good morning. Under my tinted moisturizers and my lighter makeups. Where my serum I like to use under my VFX Pros and things like that are a little heavier, that I feel like I need the moisture balance, because the serum I feel like has a little bit more moisture balance for aging skin than the cream does. But Not to say one is better than the other. I may have someone hop on here and argue with me, and that's okay too. It's all in good fun. So I'm going to use my little digits to apply my primer. Versatility, y'all, that was the name, that was the word I was looking for earlier, versatility. Does somebody want to tell me good morning so I'm not chit-chatting all by myself? Doesn't mean you have to buy anything. Doesn't mean that I'm going to get mad at you if you say that you like something other than what I'm using better. That's okay. We're all people, we all have our opinions. So I'm getting it just real good into this half of my face, which y'all excuse me if I move into this half because it's just out of habit. But everything you do on your face needs to be pulled down into your neck just to keep that flow of color. Hey, my friend, good morning. How are y'all settling in at home this morning? And I'm getting my primer on my lips, and that's on purpose. I like primer on my lips because it helps my lipstick from bleeding. It helps keep my lipstick on. It just, I feel like all the way around it helps with the moisture barrier, all this fun stuff. I just threw my lid across the room. Goodness gracious. Okay, so somebody wake me up. Send help quickly. So now I'm gonna go with my BeFit Tinted Moisturizer in medium. I'm gonna squirt a little bit of this. So I used a combo on this side of my face of the BeFit Tinted Moisturizer, and I came back with the VFX Pro, a lighter shade than what I would normally wear all over my face, because sometimes I find that I like to use the VFX Pro foundation as a concealer because it has so many photo filters and so many like blurring opportunities. So it works as a concealer, but yes, it is a foundation. So got a little bit of my tinted moisturizer going on my little kabuki brush. And I'm just gonna go to town, get it going. So Lacey, did y'all settle in well yesterday? Did y'all make it home okay and such? And how's he doing? See, I'm carrying this color into my neck. And if you notice, when I'm applying this, I'm going in circular motions. And that's because on your face, whether or not you want to admit it, everybody has little hairs. Hey, Shanna, how are you, girl? That picture you posted yesterday, Shanna, was gorgeous. I need to get with you and see what colors you use for your makeup on that one, because I want to do that look. And again, I'm just bringing it into my neck. I have a few things I need to cover, but I'll show you what the foundation does, the Pro Foundation. Ugh, my brain. So I'm gonna pat that in all my little areas, make sure I'm all tidy and neat and blended, and I'm gonna grab my mirror to make sure that I'm not doing some crazy stuff just because my phone screen is not that clear. So, can y'all see the difference already? And what just the primer and the tinted moisturizer can do? This is legit made for a grab and go look, but y'all, it's got every bit of coverage and water resistance of any other light foundation that I've come across. And y'all know I have come across some foundation because I'm a product freak. I love it. So, that being said, I am going to go straight into eyebrows with my little brow brush and my little brow pomade. Get in those wild and crazy suckers and get them shaped. Hey, if y'all are jumping on, tell me good morning so I know who I'm chit-chatting with. Don't worry, I won't quiz you on makeup, I promise. We can talk about regular things. because there are other things going on in life other than makeup. I understand that. Miss, well, I was going to say something, but maybe not. How's this eyebrow looking, y'all? Is it crooked, straight? Seems to look decent to me. Yeah. So what's up with everybody else on this lovely Monday morning? What is happening with this hurricane or tropical storm situation? Jeff kind of briefed me on it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to really look at it again. I was kind of trying to catch up and stuff before the kids got back from the grandparents. You know how that is. You got to get everything in order before they come back to tear it up again. I love them dearly, but part of me being a mama, right? I'm gonna come back and fix this one a little bit because it's a little off. I'm noticing now. Okay, there's my eyebrows. So the brow pomade is my favorite of all of our brow grooming cosmetics, and that's because it's got a little bit of a pomade to it. Sorry, y'all, my hair's crazy. Like a hair pomade. It has a medium, light to medium hold, I guess you would say, and it's also got some color to it. So it allows me to tame my wild brows. It keeps it in place, and it's got some color to it. So I can fill in my little sparse areas and such without looking like I caked too much on. So I've got my BeFit moisturizer after my strobe cream, and then I've got my brow going, and now I'm going to grab my eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to use my ring finger. I'm just going to dab it on. When I first got this stuff and started playing with it, I was using my eyeshadow brush to put it on, but I found that if I just use my little digit, and the reason I use my ring finger is because it's the weakest finger on the hand, and because many people don't realize the eye skin, or the skin of the eyelids, is the thinnest on our body. So it's one of the first to show aging issues and dry qualities and redness and allergy irritation because it's so thin and delicate. So we need to be very delicate in how we handle the delicate skin to keep us looking fresh and young. So take care of your skin and it will take care of you. That's my public service message for the day. So what's up, everybody? What else do y'all have going on? Anybody got anything exciting that happened over the weekend that you want to tell me about? What do you think of this look? Is there a different look you want me to do? Is there a question on the makeup? Any of that? So this morning, I did something a little different with my eye. My Farmasi sisters, I think it was probably Lacey or maybe you, Shanna, I don't remember who showed me this, but our liquid matte lipsticks can be used as eyeshadow. So if you ever purchase one of these and you decide you don't care for it on your lips, no loss, because you can use it on your eyes and it works beautifully, especially with a primer. So this one is Confident in the liquid matte lipsticks. If you're hopping on, tell me good morning so I know who I'm talking to. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand, or a good little glob, and then I'm going to come back with my brush and apply it to my eyelid. This stuff has the staying power that you've never seen in your life. It's a lipstick that has been the go-to since we started wearing these masks. It does not transfer on your mask. It stays all day long, especially if you use your lip liner first. the one I use on eyes because I don't like it on my lips. Really, Shanna? You see, I love this one on my lips, and maybe it's because, forgive me, I don't remember. What color eyes do you have, Shanna? I feel like when I wear this color on my lips, it pops my eyes. So then I felt like, well, maybe I'll try it on my eyes and see what happens. But I think I mean, I love it on my eyes. I think it's pretty, but I think I prefer it on my lip, to be honest. So you'll see how pretty that color is. It's almost a plummy, it's almost a neutral, but it's got a plum quality to it. Oh, your eyes are green? Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what to even make of that. But maybe it's a little too much on the purple side for you. Maybe you could add, and that's the other thing about these products. They're versatile in the way of the way that, in the way of the way. Come on, somebody, help me out with my mind and my mouth today. They're versatile in the way that you use them, but they're also versatile in color. And I've been playing with all of our lip liners and the lip plumpers, and it's really cool, all the different colors we can kind of create on our own. You know, we can make our own little color palette. We can lean on them to have our basics, but then add different things. And I don't know if y'all saw Amy Williamson and I's live the other day, but that's what we were talking about. Is I was using the Skin liquid matte, and I was adding the different lip glosses and the different lip liners to it just to show the difference. You've mixed with others. There you go. Cool. Okay, so now I'm going to use some of the cream shadow in my crease. If you see, I've got a little bit of a sparkly kind of fresh highlighter color there, and that's the pink cream shadow. And I'm going to mix it with something else, but I'll show you in just a sec as soon as I find my brush here. Hey, if y'all are hopping on, y'all tell me good morning. I know I keep saying that, but I just really want to know who my audience is. And if y'all don't get to watch this live, y'all can definitely still come back and watch it and comment replay so that I know that you came by to tell me hi, because it means the world when I do these videos and people like them enough to come back and watch them and say what they learned or what they wish I could have done better or different. It gives me a challenge and something to work on. So I love my industry, but you know, there's always something to improve upon, just like anybody else. So I'm gonna get some of this pink glow, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the red one. Pink glow in the cream shadows. And I'm just kind of placing it there, just on the edges, just to get that hard line out. Okay. So there's that. These cream shadows are phenomenal, especially for aging skin, because as we get older, hey Lacey, you hopped off, then now I'm back. That's understandable, babe. You just got home with your baby boy from the hospital, and you got a little bit going on, so promise I won't be upset with you. But I was talking about these cream shadows and how they are great. I've got a bird pecking on my window. Are y'all kidding me? He's trying to tell me good morning. These are great for aging skin, and the reason I say that is because as we get older, our skin gets drier and drier and drier, and so these have just a touch of moisture to them to make them a cream. So they, when you put them on your eyelid, they don't have that parched dry look, but they still have the richness of a dry powder. So I even find that these, I've been in a rush and I've put these on without the primer, gasp, but they've stayed on really well on their own. So just FYI, they're a really great product. So now I'm going to grab my highlighter palette and I'll show you those colors. Ooh, mine's a little dirty from use, but you see these colors, aren't they pretty? So you have a bronzy color, a real pale kind of sheer gold, but not a disco gold. And then you've got a pale rosy pink. So I'm gonna come back on top of my Pink Glow cream shadow and strengthen that glow and sheen with some of this pink. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. And if I cannot answer them now, I will certainly find out what the answer is and either drop it in the comments or send you a private message. So I'm just going into that inside corner of my eye and really kind of reinforcing that sheen and glow there. Okay, so now I am going to wet my little brushy, and then I'm going to come back with this color just to enhance the arches of my brows and to blend this little edge in, right in there. So there's that. So now the fun part. I'm about to show you the versatility of our lip liners. This is, what is the number on this one? I don't have the, let's see. This is liner number 227. Hey y'all, if you're hopping on, tell me hi. This is 227. This is one of my favorite liners because it's comes on so dark, but it adds depth to my lighter color lipsticks. And it also is a great liner because it's not quite as dark and brown as the brown liners, but it's still dark enough to enhance your lash line and give that depth at the base of your lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this one as my eyeliner. See how well that blends with the eyeshadow color, but still it's dark enough to enhance lashes. What do you think? Then, y'all probably think this woman uses 800 million products in her lives, and I do. And that's not that I use this every day, all day long. So don't feel the need with Farmasi products to buy everything in the book. Although once you try it, I think you might want to. Just saying, it's kind of addictive. But I just like to use a bunch of different colors and products to show y'all how they work. And I like to make the best use of my time by teaching you and showing you as much as I can. And I'm trying to find my white liner, y'all. I don't know what I did with it. I had it here. I got it. Yay. So here's our white eyeliner. It's 02. And by using a white liner on the bottom lash line, it really, as you can tell the difference between my two eyes, it really kind of opens up and gives you that awake, freshened look. The way that you really want to look in the morning. But I don't have the benefit of waking up that way. So, darn allergies have been so bad here lately. It's driving me insane. So don't gasp at me because it's not staying that way. As you can see, I'm going to add some pizzazz to it. But I just got to give it some base color first, right? And I'm coming in the inside corner of my top lid and adding some in just to marry them together. So now I've got our glitter liner in 01 Crystal. Don't be turned off by glitter because it's not thick, heavy, Halloweenish glitter. It's a very, very fine sparkle. And these brushes are so flexible, I'm going to show you, that they're easy to apply because it goes with the curve of your eye. You see how that brush just, it's like a really, really fine tip paintbrush. If you're hopping on, tell me hi so I know who I'm talking to. So now I'm going to go in and I'm just really going to follow that first line that I created, the white. And then I'm gonna take it and go inside corner. And I'm also gonna add a little flare to the inside crease here just to blend. Hey Ashley, what's up? What's happening? Ashley, you need to try this stuff. Because you're really, really, really good at makeup. You do excellent at promoting this. Just saying. No pressure. She's very talented with makeup. For you who don't know. So, what are y'all thinking? Yay, no. So, here's the part where I'm going to use some VFX Pro in a lighter shade than what I would normally wear as my concealer because of the filtering qualities. You were thinking about the foundation? Ashley, I may or may not know somebody who might be able to get you some of that. Just saying. So, obviously, I sell Farmasi, but Ava does too. So, and she's on my team, so I'm not going to complain either way. Yes, I'm making a scary football-looking face on my eye. Don't let me scare you. Promise, I will blend it. And I'm adding some to my forehead just to add to that, to give me a, when the light hits your face, you want it to hit and reflect out and show all the different curves and shadows of your face. Put a little much on this thing, let's see. So now I'm just blotting at it just to even out the texture and the lines. Bringing it down into my cheeks and up and kind of marrying it into my eye makeup. Anybody have any questions? Any of that? Comments? Yeah, you look like a clown. Mia, you are a clown. You've lost your mind by doing this. I don't know. Something. And then I'm also going to bring some, sorry, I'm having trouble with the comments there, seeing my face. So I've got some redness right here from allergies, so I'm going to go ahead and add some here. What's our word of the day? Versatility. Foundation used as a concealer? What the what? I'm going to use my little digit to blend that. Can y'all see it coming together? Is it starting to look like this side a little more? So now, I'm going to use my favorite mascara. Oh, sorry. My favorite mascara for priming and creating a base for your lashes. And this is the Extreme Curl Mascara. And this one has really all of our mascaras and really all of our cosmetics have so many good ingredients. They're all European quality. The European grade, I guess I should say. The difference between European grade and what we have here in the US of A is European grade has so many less harsh chemicals, phthalates, sulfates, you name it. We have them in our products here, but European grade products, all of those or most of those things are taken out. So it's better for your skin. It's wearing makeup that treats your skin like skincare. So everything that you put on your face has a beneficial quality to it outside of just immediate. It helps to enhance your beauty immediately, but it also helps in the marathon of things. It helps to correct the problem, not just conceal the problem. And now I'm going to come back, and I know this is not one that I use often, but I do like it. It's a Star Look mascara. This one gives volume and length and all of the fun stuff. So if you see this big brush, it's great to get up in the corners, and then this fluffy outside gets those outside lashes going. So I like to use 2 different mascaras because it gives more oomph and length and all of the above. And these mascaras have castor oil in them, and like we were saying, such great benefits that help to condition and treat your lashes to keep them stronger and grow healthier and not break and be brittle and spidery looking when you put mascara on. So, my neighbor's pulling up. He's probably gonna laugh at me. He sees me with my window open. My neighbors all know I'm insane anyway, so there's that. So now I'm gonna grab the 3-in-1 face palette. This one's got a bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter in it. And so I'm gonna grab my little powder brush and go with some of this. If you're hopping on, tell me hi so I know who I'm talking to. I'm hitting it up underneath my cheekbone, getting that deep shadow going. And then I'm gonna add some of this blush. And it looks really, really pink, and it is pink, but it really marries well. I'm gonna get it on the ball of my cheek and just lightly swipe into my temple. Marry it down. See how well that goes together. And then once I use my setting powder, of which I never use, so you should be shocked that I'm using it. I usually use the Time Locker spray, which I'm going to use that too, but I just wanted to show you what the terracotta finishing powder does. So there's my blush. I'm going to go back and grab some more bronzer and hit right around my hairline. Right on my jawline, and don't forget to bring that down into your jaw, y'all. Don't make a line and not blend it. That's the worst thing. And then now I'm gonna grab some highlighter. I'm gonna, as you saw, I took the excess off on the palm of my hand, and then I'm just gonna lightly dab there. I'm not gonna swipe and add a whole bunch. I just want a little bit of reflection to give my skin that glowy, healthy look. Tap again and go here with it. And then I'm going to grab some more bronzer. I'm going to swipe it on the inside of my nose. And on the top. What are y'all thinking? So now, time for the terracotta porcelain powder. This guy helps to set your makeup, but it also gives you really, really healthy glow to your skin, and it does not. That's the one thing that turns me off of powders, is that most powders are really thick and they want to sit in the creases and pores and give you that powdery dry look, and that's not what I like, because I fight really hard to keep my skin looking moisturized, so I don't want to go back and dry it all out. So this, as you can see, does not sit in the pores. It's a very, very fine texture. So I'm just swiping that around everywhere. And now for the lipstick. So I'm going to use, if you're hopping on, tell me hi so I know who I'm talking to. I'm going to use 201 in the liners. And of course, remember, I put primer on my lips when I primed my face, just to keep that lipstick from bleeding up into the lines and staying neat. And I'm going into my lips too, because that helps to keep your lipstick on, and I love the depth that using lip liner gives. And of course the neatness. Nobody wants messy lips. And this is the mauve pink and the liquid lipsticks, liquid matte. I'll refresh this side to see they marry together. What do y'all think? Okay. Just because I feel sparkly today, I may come back and add some Miss Sparkle bubblegum to it. Just to the center. So now, I'm going to use my favorite thing in the whole wide world, Time Locker Spray. Helps to set all your hard work in place and keep it in place all day long. So, I want to say thanks for entertaining my shenanigans this morning and for watching me do what I love to do. And hopefully this gives you some insight on how fantastic these products are and why I love them so much and why you should try them. And if you are a makeup person, if you enjoy playing in makeup and you don't mind being in front of a camera or sharing your love on social media or having a tribe of women that really, really support you, we are always looking for team members. We are trying to build our team. So if anyone is interested in the details of that, please private message me, and I promise I won't hunt you down. I won't drive you crazy and text you 5 times a day and ask you what your decision is and all that fun stuff, because I do understand that it is a decision and it is something that has to be a personal thing. So all in all, I would love to have you on my team, and we can empower each other and have fun together. So hit me up if you have any comments. Thanks for watching. Have a great Monday.